Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, DP. I'm Lucas Abugzala.
I'm Carlo Malik Anderson.
Today is January 21st, and in today's show, we will be talking about our boys' soccer team's game last night. They took on Ventura at home in a close game on their senior night.
Our girls' soccer team who also took on Ventura away. The game was a strong one for both defenses.
And coverage of the walkout that happened at DP yesterday as a part of a national movement.
And more.
So let's get right into it.
This is DP News.
And it
starts now. Yesterday at 2 p.m., about 50 students came together and walked out in protest of federal immigration policies and ICE. Here's Towns with a deeper look.
No hate, no fear.
Immigrants are welcome here.
Yesterday, some of our DP students from the Ethnic Studies Club partnered with the organization ICE out of Goleta and hosted a walkout at Gersh Park to protest against the Trump administration as well as recent ICE involvement in Goleta. Students left at the start of fourth period. As they walked to Gersh, they used their voices, showing acceptance toward immigrants and protesting ICE deportation, President Trump, and the recent death of Renee Good.
As long as there are people in power who want to threaten us and our communities and the people that we love, there will always be people here to stand against them and fight until the bitter end.
Reporting for DP News, I'm Jaden Wong.
Thank you, Towns, for bringing us the information. Seniors, Grad Week tickets are on sale now. Scan the QR code on screen now to have an amazing time. For $300, you can attend 4 amazing events, including a night at Ice in Paradise, a movie night, senior breakfast, and the best one in my opinion, Disneyland. If you need financial assistance, please go see Mr. Perry in his office. I know I will be going. Now, let's send it to my name partner, Lucas, for our sports recap.
Thank you, Lucas. We had a big day of sports yesterday for our first day back. So let's start down in Ventura, where our girls basketball fought a tough battle against the Cougars, led by Charlotte Gardner, who scored 11 points. However, they would fall 68-42, dropping their league record to 6-3 and their overall record to 12-11. Staying down south, our girls soccer also took on the Cougars in a heated league matchup.
Last night, our girls soccer team traveled down to Ventura for an exciting league matchup. Our girls in white battled hard, getting opportunities and walking Ventura down on defense. This was a strong defensive game for both teams, with Casey Hurley, Sophie Rodriguez, Stacia Brunner, and Alma Basov all having standout performances. Great saves from goalkeeper Darlene Aguilar kept the game scoreless. After more back-and-forth action, the game ended in a 0-0 tie. This brings the Chargers to second place in the league with a 6-2-2 record. Reporting for DP News, this has been Caden Walsh and Tristan Garcia.
That was a great game. Coming back up north, our girls water polo put up a dominant performance against Oxnard at home with 12 different Chargers scoring, including Lucy Watson, who put up 4 goals in a 19-1 win. This win raised the record to 4-1 in league and their overall record to 15-5. Staying at home, our Chargers had one more match against Ventura on the day when our boys soccer took on the Cougars in yet another heated Channel League matchup.
Last night, our boys soccer team wearing blue hosted the Ventura Cougars dressed in white in a hard-fought league matchup. The Chargers came out hungry and it paid off early. In the 8th minute, Keenan Bauer put the Chargers on the board after a perfectly placed long throw from Brandon Stock. Stock launched the ball deep into the box where Bauer rose over the defense and buried the shot from 8 yards out, giving the Chargers a 1-0 lead. The Chargers continued creating chances, but were unable to convert, and Ventura answered back with a goal in the 14th minute to even the score. From there, the match turned into the defensive battle, with both teams locking down and trading attempts. Despite the pressure on both ends, the game remained deadlocked, ending in a 1-1 draw. With the tie, the Chargers' league record moves to 2-6-2 and moves to a 6-8-5 record overall. Reporting for DP News, this is Werner Guzman and Seamus Fergus.
Great fight, boys. If you're looking for someone to bless your ears, then you're in luck. The Grammy Award-winning choir group, the New York Voices, will be performing one of their last shows here at DP since they are retiring this year. The event will take place in the EPAC on February 12th at 7 p.m. VIP tickets are $75, general admission is $35, and students/teachers are $20. But with winter finally here, it's time to boogie down our winter formal. Here's Josh to bring you more information about the dance.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Jonathan Yang. First off, tell me about the winter formal guest forms.
So if you want to bring guests to winter formal, there's a guest form on Student Square. Mr. Perry sent that out, I think, a few weeks ago. If you go there, you'll find the form, and basically what you'll have to do is you'll have to get Mr. Perry's signature, and you have to get the other school advisor's signature. And that guest form is due this Friday by 4 p.m.
Okay, and where can you fill this out?
You can fill it out on Student Square.
Okay, now talk to me about song suggestions. What are the restrictions for that, and how do those work?
Basically, if you go around school, you'll see flyers, and they have QR codes to a Google form that has the song suggestions on there. Feel free to suggest any song. You know, we can't guarantee that we'll take the song, but we'll take your input.
Okay, I know I'll be suggesting some Lana Del Rey. Now back to the desk.
I for sure will be there. On the same note of winter formal, scan the QR code on screen if you would like to request some songs for the dance. I know I will be requesting a couple Drake songs and maybe some Lucky. Now let's send it back to Lucas for our sports today.
Thank you, Lucas. I'll make sure to fill out that form. We've got a busy day of indoor sports today, starting with boys wrestling who head down Anapamu to take on Santa Barbara tonight at 7. Back at home, but staying in the gym, our boys basketball is taking on Ventura in a huge Channel League clash tonight at 7, so make sure to show up and show our boys your support. That's all for our DP Sports, but for another type of activity, let's send it back up to Carlo.
Thanks, Lucas. And just because riding an e-bike doesn't require you to pedal, that doesn't mean it still isn't dangerous. That's why SB Move will be hosting events to support e-bike safety week. There will be a free helmet distribution at lunch and after school tomorrow in the Greek, as well as an e-bike safety presentation in the e-pack for all e-bike riders. The week will conclude with a community bike ride on Saturday, January 24th at Goleta Valley Middle School to put those helmets to use.
Sophomores, if you're planning on submitting an application for the full IB diploma, you can scan the QR code now. The deadline to submit the completed application is February 1st. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Mr. Moran or Ms. Bucher.
Well, that's all for today, DP.
A reminder, if you have a piece of sports gear that you would like to donate, you can do that in any of the red bins around campus.
Make sure to check out our Instagram at DPNews805.
And
thanks for watching.